major spoiler alert. I mean, like, I'm gonna be talking about pretty much the things that you don't want to hear about if you did not see the show yet. So, turn it off! This is the wrong direction. Turn it off! Hello everyone, now that my cold seems to be receding and a large corporation has decided to sponsor me, I've decided to come out with more programs. So this is going to be the first one. So I've decided to call it Top3TV. I'm just going to talk about like the top 5 best moments of the entire episode. Maybe I should make it a top 3. I don't think I have enough for 5. So Ugly Betty first. Gene Simmons is not Amanda's real father and got a fake tattoo, and he was just using her to get publicity, which goes pretty much totally against all the episodes that happened before the strike and everything, with all the, like, I found you, I googled myself, and yeah, you can never forget a woman like Faye, although that did kind of sound a little fake, so maybe that works out, but yeah, he's a total bitch, and, so I guess Amanda's gonna go back searching for a real father, or maybe she doesn't care anymore, and now she loves Mark again and everything, but whatever. Justin dances with a girl, but it's one of those loser girls that gay guys always end up dancing with, just like as a service. I think that's our function in the world, actually. But, so, it was, but, I mean, he came dressed like an homage to Grease. He is so, if he is straight, like, I know they're not gonna, like, address it right now, but if he eventually is straight, then they're getting some irate phone calls right there, because that is just ridiculous. How could they do that? Gio is totally confusing the hell out of Betty and me, of course. Henry has been gone for like weeks by now. I don't know why they gave such a big gap, but thank God. Betty was such an idiot with Henry. Really need to get over him and start with the grievance process and go out with Gio, who seems like such a nice guy. And then he like forces a kiss upon her when she's in her like weak, defenseless state, and Amanda gets a picture of it and goes around the office. And at least they're not like ew, but they're like laughing and everything. But and then he's like, and then once Betty's actually interested in pursuing a relationship, he's like, oh wait a minute, I don't want to be the rebound guy anymore. I totally want to be like the guy. Blah 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 blah. And I was like, I hate you, Gio. What's up with you? You don't play her like that. You keep your distance and then court her slowly. Stop funking with Betty's heart. It's like the best line that Justin's ever said. It's like, yeah, like you promised me the new Fergie CD. Come on, Mom, don't funk with my heart. Oh my God. Hilda is like so bad. I guess she's bad at hiding her interest. She's like, no, God bless you, Coach. I want to use that. Well, no, I don't. I would never use that. Okay, Lost. This is like the second to last episode of Lost. I'm guessing because it's one of the 2-part ones and it looks like things are going down. Sun totally bitch slaps her dad. Like, not literally, that would have been cool, but she's like, I'm rich now and I just bought your company, so I hate you because you hated my husband and we were going to run away from you because you made him kill people. That's why we were on the plane. So now I bought your company and we're going to talk business after I have my baby. She totally kicks ass. I mean, she always, like, does, like, really good stuff. Good for her for learning English. That doesn't really have anything to do with it, but that was, like, when they were on the island, that was her thing. It's like, I could speak English. And everyone was like, oh, snap! Son could speak English! It's, like, totally... I kind of saw that coming a little. I was like, she has to have something, you know? So this Australian woman comes up to Jack, and Jack totally has a secret sister, and I was like, wait a minute, Australian, blonde, it's totally Claire, and then she's like, her name is Claire, and I was like, oh my freaking God, Claire was Jack's sister. Claire, by the way, is now, like, on the island in Jacob's cabin, like, training to be the next Jacob, or the next Christian, who is, like, Jacob's secretary or something. So, she is now crazy, weird, out of service for some reason. But gosh, that's like just freaking did not see that one coming. Like by more than 2 seconds. That was, yeah. Ben gave himself up so that Locke could go into the greenhouse and get in some like magical elevator and go into the Orchid and move the island to some other place. So that's totally crazy. But yeah, this is Lost we're talking about. Okay, The Office. So at the beginning of the episode, I totally thought Jim was going to be fired because he was like totally talking back to Ryan, and Ryan was being a total drugged out bitch because his website was failing, and so eventually he like double counts the sales on the website, and he's arrested for fraud. And according to Oscar, the real crime was the beard. There you go, Oscar. Get some speaking lines in this TV show. Jim was totally going to propose, like at Toby's going away party. He got fireworks and everything, and then Andy totally stole the moment and proposed to Angela, and he was like, and she was like, okay, and he was like, what was that? Into the microphone, and she's like, I said okay. It was like, oh my god, match made in heaven. Anyway, and then later, like, Phyllis discovers Angela and Dwight making out, and it's like, wow, did not see that one coming. But still, it's like, it's disappointing because now I get the feeling like Pam's like, he didn't propose, what's wrong with him? And Jim's like, what a bit. I mean, like, no, not at Pam, but like at Andy, because like I wouldn't have proposed right after Andy proposed. It was like they would have totally brought the level down, you know. Anyway, when Kevin called Michael from the grocery store, I thought there was going to be like a wanted poster of Holly at the grocery store or something big like that, but it was Jan, and she's pregnant. And it's not his. It's a sperm bank, but she still wants him to stick around and raise the baby with him. She's so... So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be in Relay for Life all day, like 24 hours. So I'm not going to be able to make videos at my normal time. But I have a lot of ideas, so stay tuned, I guess. I hope to see you next week when I will discuss the same shows. Hopefully. Maybe some additional shows. I will see you.